something fun to play with. Hey guys, your old pal Brian. Say hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Eric, I miss that bastard. I really, I had a really nice time on the road. I genuinely did. But at 279 days away from home, it's nice to be back. And I tell you, come out here and stand with me and we'll talk.
12.5
What I found funny was when we had to stand down March 13th. Yeah, it's made out of a pool doodle.
Yep.
When I had to stand down March 13th, it made me nervous because we didn't know how bad it was. Sherba and I gave this great thought, and
12.5 volts.
we knew that we would end up with a virus, but we didn't think it would actually, frankly, happen in our lifetime. And we have been worried about Ebola and that sort of thing.
Right.
So when it came, I had to think about, the apocalypse. And I know that might sound a little crazy, but I had to worry about, what if society broke down? And
11.9
Martial law, that's all.
and me being a hunter, where we were at was this beautiful place called Yosemite Pines, right outside of Yosemite National Park. And every day we'd walk. She says, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, let's not go out and hoard shit. Let's just make sure that we limit our exposure to the masses by shopping every 14 days. And what we'll do is just take care of ourselves and get out and hike. And I lost like 15 pounds. She lost like 31 pounds. Even the dog lost weight. But one of the things I had to consider, because I didn't want to scare her, is what if it goes to shit? And
That's what I was worried about. And they're fighting in the streets.
so what I did was every day we would walk by the petting zoo, and they had donkeys and llamas and rabbits and
11.6 volts.
all these little critters. And every day when I walked by, I'd go like this. I ain't never had a llama before. I didn't say that out loud to her. It'd be much later before I'd tell her what I'm telling you.
Right?
I tell you what,
When you're hungry, you'd be surprised what you'd eat.
I'd eat that llama in a heartbeat.
Yep. Bet your llama's good.
I bet it is. Everybody says, when I tell the story, everybody says, probably tastes like chicken. I said, I don't care.
11.5 volts.
I gotta tell you.
I was
watching
nervous.
You fly.
fly-
I don't know what you've done, but you left the old Brian behind, dude. Your flying is, I love it.
Oh, that's kind of you.
It's smooth. There's no ups and downs. You're very level. You got control. Damn. I wish I taught you. I'd take credit for that right now.
It is funny. You and I are self-taught,
Yeah, well,
literally.
even the helicopters, you can only teach somebody so much.
It's
The
funny.
rest is kind of up to them. How many times are you going to wreck it?
I didn't buy much when I left, but a friend of mine sold me a discontinued E-Flight helicopter, one of the little ones. I had the best time with that thing.
You know who's still flying? Henry.
Is he?
He's got to have 3 or 4 or 5 helicopters.
Really?
Yeah, like 250s, 350s. He's got one 500.
Yeah, I still have the 500.
11.2
Yep, he's got
volts.
the same 500 you've got. But he just back and forth. He doesn't.
Yeah, he didn't want to take the
doesn't let
next
it rip,
step. Yeah,
you know?
I'm afraid to as well. I never did. That's what actually
He's
got me.
not figure eights. He does them so slow that they're not fluent. If he just.
That's actually what got me out of it, because I didn't have the wallet muscle for it, really.
I'm still totally amazed. Remember when we tried? You wanted that controller, and you bought
11.1 volts.
the knockoff.
What
for
was that thing?
Hundreds of less.
Yeah, what was that thing? It's still on there.
God, I can't even remember the name of it.
It was a variation of the proper name.
Right.
We'll call it Bob's. It was Bob's flight controller. Hobby King sold them, and then they got busted for it.
You got a
Fubar.
Fubar. But
Yeah.
it was something, Ray-Bar, what the hell was it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
It's been a long time. You're talking about
11
maybe
volts.
7 years now, 7 or 8 years.
Yep. I haven't flown a helicopter now in, I want to say 3 years, 4 years. And the only reason I flew one in between was because somebody brought a little one out here and asked me if I can go through it and make sure it's set up right.
Ugh.
Which scared me because I didn't remember the setup.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, so I went online and it was like, don't
Timby.
worry that this isn't straight or that. It should fly right out of the box. And it did. So I brought him into the building and I took off and hovered it in the building and never saw the guy again.
It's because he crashed it and that was the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, we're open 24/7, so if they do come out, you just don't know when.
So everybody's good. I see Bill's back in. He's remember you're on the video.
Yeah, the whole board
So-
is back in place. I don't think anybody even
ran against him.
wanted. I
Yeah.
don't know. I wasn't on the receiving end of emails that say I dominate or
Yeah.
I want to. But yeah, I got the same emails as you. That's the problem. You know, you have a club, but nobody wants to take the responsibility to run it.
Well, you know how I feel about it. That's why no matter I give the club president a great buy. And in Bill's case, frankly, it's easy because he does a good job.
Yeah,
But
well, you're gonna piss
landing.
people off no matter what you do.
So I give him a buy because it is such a hassle.
So you want me to show you how to stop that from happening?
How do I do that?
As soon as it's down on the ground and it's not going fast enough, pull up the elevator. And it'll force the back wheel on the ground and it won't zig and zag.
Cool. You know, it's funny because I kind of just doodle around the sky, see ya, and don't really pay attention to what I'm doing,
Well,
frankly.
if you pick it up and you're upside down.
Yeah, one of my concerns when I drove out here, I go, man, I hope they don't fucking,
Telemetry recovered 11.2.
I hope
They don't.
sell this place.
No, they're not going to. And when the FAA is done with us, if you do sell the place or you close your club, you're done.
Yeah, I'm interested because
They won't let